Hello there guys and welcome to a brand new FIFA 20 career mode, and today we're taking over Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, and we're going to try and win the league and the Champions League with them and build a team around their three main players, Leon Bailey, Kai Havertz and Jonathan Tah. I do believe to be their three main players. I'm going to try and build a team around them, like I say, try win the league title and try and bring a Champions League trophy back with us. So brand new career mode time. I want your guys' suggestions down below of players to sign, who to loan out, who to transfer list, what have you, and formations to try as well. I've had a little bit of a break from the game, so any new news? I know there's been an update recently where Legendary seems really difficult. So with that, I thought the first thing I'd show you guys is these sliders I'm using for this career mode. So I'm going to use it for the first couple of games. See how it goes. If it's too easy, then I will just revert back to basic FIFA, you know, and if it is hard as ever, like it can be, then we'll just live with that. But I'll show you now these custom, like I say, sliders that I'm using, and I'll leave a link down below to Cutsy, who I'm sure most of you guys will know of. He has done these sliders for the legendary difficulty. You can see here, this is what he's changed. So I've just basically copied them. I played a few games on kickoff mode, and it seemed fairly easy, I'm going to be honest, but I've just got a feeling kickoff legendary is going to be different to career mode legendary, and I've just got a feeling that'll be the case. So I'm just going to play a few games with it, see how it goes, and just see, like I say, just see how we do. And if it is too easy, then we will just revert back. But anyway, that's the career mode. That's how we're going to do it. And one thing this season, or the whole career mode I'm going to do, is we're going to try and fill all the board expectations out all together. So you can see here the youth development, sign 3 players in the academy to the assigned to the defender position. We're going to try and complete all of them each season in the career mode, just to give us a bit more of an aim, a bit more of a target, instead of just trying to finish in first place every season. So this is the brand new career mode. Like I say, we're going to try and win the Champions League, win the league as well. We've got some tough teams to face up against. But anyway, next, let's have a look at the squad and see who we have. So here we go. This is the squad we start off with at Bayer Leverkusen. Like I say, a lot of good players here. The main ones being Bailey, Havertz and Jonathan Tah, I do believe. But there is a few youngsters as well that I've been keeping my eye out on. Palacios as well, you can see down the bench, 78 rated, centre mid. Can play right mid and cam as well. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Looks to be an all-round great player there. What's that? 87 stamina as well. So he'll come in use in a lot of games. Diaby as well, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. Left mid, not the best of stats, but the main ones for me, you can see there, sprint speed, agility, balance and acceleration. They'll come in use, and dribbling as well, 84. So you can see there, 4-star skill moves as well, high attacking work rate, only 19, so he should grow to be quite the player himself. But with this team, what I'm thinking as well is just keep the formation as it is, keep the tactics as it is, and then just see how that feels to me. And as time goes on, change them throughout the season if needed, if we're not winning too many games, so on and so forth. But anyway, with the team, looking through it, I don't really feel like there's too many places that need upgraded, if I'm going to be honest. The team is quite good. Like I say, Volland up front, career mode legend, well, especially a football manager legend. I know a couple of football managers ago, 2015 football manager in particular, if you signed him, he was pretty much wonder kid and he would score bangers all the time. So he's a really good striker. Now the only thing that puts me off him a little bit is the pace. So maybe going into the transfer market, we'll have a look at some strikers with a little bit more pace. But anyway, 76, still not too low. And like I say, with Leon Bailey and, you know, Diaby as well, they can run down the wings, and as long as Volland's in the box, we can get that ball in, cross to him. Kai Havertz going to be a main starter in the team. Really, really great player. Excited to use him as well. Leon Bailey doesn't need no introduction really. 90 pace as well. 21 years of age. Coming on the left and on the right. So he'll be pretty much starting all games. Centre in the midfield. I can't really pronounce that. Demir Bay. We're going to go with that. 25, 6 foot. Again, another great little player. Aranguiz, now age 30. Now, there's the odd player in here, like, quite old, age 30. I think Bender as well, yeah, age 30. So, I think for this season, we'll leave them in, see how the overall does. And if it does go down pretty quickly, because I'm not using them, what have you, then we will sell them on next season. But I think for this season, I'm going to try to keep as many players as I can in the team, and then just see how we go on from there. And if these players perform or what have you. And they play a 3 at the back, which is pretty interesting. You got, like I say, Jonathan Tah, the main one here I'm looking out for. But if you look across all these 3 defenders, there's not much pace at all. 69, 65 and 64. So I'm pretty reliant on this left and right mid to get back and help defend really, which does obviously work with this system. And obviously with them both having 90 plus pace, obviously is going to help as well. They'll act as the left back and right back in times of need. Like I said, and coming down to the bench, not a bad bench at all. Not looking to improve the bench obviously this season, but like I say, Palacios, great player there. We'll definitely look to try and get him into the first team this season at some point and get him game time. The same with this guy as well, age 22, looks like an all-round great player as well. So we'll definitely try to fit him in. But this is the squad working with. Go down to the reserves, not too many good players there. You got Paulinho though. Now I want to put him on the bench, but I'm not really sure who to take him off for. But like I say, again, another player I will try and get game time as well. But we will try and fit him in. But like I say, this is the team. An all-round great team, in my opinion. I don't feel like there's too many places that need improving. So, like I say, we're going to let this season play out and then see from next season, possibly, or even January, if we have any money left over, where to improve. So, just quickly, before we go on to the shortlist and I show the players that I have shortlisted, I thought I'd show you the ones that I have transfer listed, which is only one player, which is our third choice striker, Lucas Alario. I'm going to go with Argentinian striker, 79 overall. Now, obviously, I could keep him in the team, but I'm just thinking if I can get any funds, and with his release clause being 24 million, hopefully if someone is willing to pay that, then 24 million will go a long way in terms of new players that we can bring in. And then the second player we've loan listed, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. Like I say, age 19, can play centre mid, left back and CDM, and 64 overall. I'm not really going to be able to find him game time, so if I can get him loan listed, then that will be great. But moving over to the shortlist here, we've got 3 players here. So I tried looking online at some transfer rumours for Leverkusen. And if I'm going to be honest, I didn't really find too many. If anything, I found more players leaving, like Kai Havertz, Leon Bailey, etc. leaving the club than I did players coming in. So one player linked was Mario Götze. Now I'm surprised at how, not fell off, but like he's overall now at 80. He's not really a player I'm going to look to bring it in, especially at age 27. I want to sort of keep a young-sided team that will grow up sort of together and play together, and then hopefully get into that Champions League final and play and win the Champions League. So Mario Götze could be a possible option. Can play centre attacking mid, probably where I would place him. But with Kai Havertz there at the moment and Leon Bailey and Palacios that can play there as well, I'm not too sure on Götze. But if I'm struggling for players to sign, I might just go back to him and get him. He has got the traits as well, which a lot of young players don't have. The finesse shot, flair, playmaker, and technical dribbler, so they can come in use. The other 2 players are Kamara. This guy plays for Marseille, age 19, can play CDM and centre-back, but I was signing him more for the centre-back role. You can see there, low attacking work rate, high defensive work rate. He's currently needing to be scouted, so I've sent a scout out to scout him. But he will might just have a high sprint speed or a high pace, for that, defensive line, because at the moment they're all underneath 70. So to have a defender come in there with a bit of higher pace would help. And then the last player we've got, Mason Greenwood. Now, might be a bit of a surprise to most people, and it was to me, to be honest. But I was just thinking, if I can't find, realistic transfers, what else could I find that might make the career mode a bit more realistic? Now, I was thinking back to Jadon Sancho when he went to Dortmund, and obviously now he's become the player he is today. And I know recently, the start of the season, Everton loaned a right back over to Schalke. Now I'm thinking if I sort of recreate that with Mason Greenwood, so I had a look down the strikers, because that's the only sort of position I feel like we could possibly buy a player in. Volland, like I just said, great player, but if I could have Mason Greenwood on the bench, he could just pop up with a crucial goal here and there, you never know. So I was thinking I'll have a look down the strikers, an English striker, bring him over to the German league, even if we get him on loan or something, possible buyback clause in the future, something like that. That'll be great. So I was thinking Mason Greenwood, age 17, already broke into the United team, played a couple of times. And like I say, you can see there, sprint speed, one of his crucial stats. And already got 5 traits to his name. So I was thinking it might make it a little bit more realistic. I don't think it's the word, but you sort of get where I'm coming from. Get a young English player from the Premier League who's possibly not getting the game time he wants, comes over to the German league, does really well, sell him on in the future for loads of money. So I was thinking maybe go down that route, what have you. So, like I say, the last thing to look at was the board expectations. We're going to try and complete all of these this season. So the youth development was sign 3 players in a youth academy assigned to the defender position. We're going to try and complete that, and that is a high priority as well. Brand exposure, which obviously we can't really affect that, so we'll just have to leave that as it is. Reach the quarterfinal of the Champions League, that'll be exciting to do. And then the domestic success, which obviously reached the semi-final of that cup, and then finish in a UEFA Champions League place, which, like I say, should be possible with the team we've got, but we'll have to see. And then within 2 seasons, increase the club's worth by 25% again. Can't complete that one, but the other 3 main ones, or 4 it might have been, we're going to try and complete them and get through the season. But anyway, hope you guys are excited for this one. I am. To be honest, Leverkusen was never a team that stood out for me. I just had a look through the menus on FIFA, had a look at Leverkusen, I had a look at the team, and I was thinking, oh yeah, Bailey plays for them, Kai Havertz plays for them. What a great team they have. Jonathan Tah as well. Why not pick them and do a career mode with them? Like I said, we've done one in Italy with Napoli. We did Everton for a little while. Now let's go over to German League and do Leverkusen and see what we can do. And a quick look over here at the Champions League. You can see we're in the group with Lokomotiv Moscow, Atletico Madrid and Juventus. So a tough group there, but I'm excited to play against them and hopefully do well. Like I say, when we played with Napoli, we played against Atletico Madrid and Juventus. So we know what them two are like, and I think Lokomotiv as well. So we played all them teams, so hopefully we can just get through the season and get to the Champions League and beat them as well. But anyway guys, if you do and are excited for this career mode, don't forget, leave a like down below, hit the subscribe button as well. And I am live streaming over on Twitch, so I'm going to leave a link down below as well to the Twitch channel. Go over there, hit the follow, and you'll be able to see when I go live on Twitch. And I'll probably be, live streaming either COD or, FIFA most of the time. Might even do a bit of behind the scenes stuff on this career mode itself. You might be able to watch and see. So, like I say, down below will be the Twitch link. Go hit the follow button. But anyway, let's go and have a look and sim through the season, see if we get any offers, and see what the scout reports come back for Mason Greenwood and the other players as well, and see if we can buy them. So here we are then, guys, back in the shortlist, and the scout reports have come back for Mason Greenwood and Kamara. So I think we're going to try to put an offer in for both now. So you can see here, Kamara, one thing I was looking for in him was a bit more pace. So you can see if we scroll over here, we get to it here. I think I've gone past it already. Yeah, sprint speed 74, so not the highest, but still pretty high for a centre-back, if I'm going to be honest. And it is higher than our current centre-backs, so that'll be great. And Mason Greenwood, which I'm pretty sure all you guys have already seen his stats before. Hold a quick flick through there. Like I say, pace 79 as well, acceleration 78, agility 78. And like I say, an all-round great player. Probably won't start too many games, but I'll definitely bring him on at half-time, things like that. And he will start a couple of games, maybe even the first one of the season. That's if we are able to bring him in. So, Kamara, let's go in. How much you're looking for him? So between 11 million and 15.6 million for him. Greenwood, okay, the team are not willing to sell him, but we can negotiate with him directly if we play his release clause. So I think we'll do that definitely, but Kamara we'll go in for first. And it is great as well that he can play CDM and centre-back, which will definitely help, if needed in the middle of the park. We do need another player to play. But anyway, let's go in. So 11 million and 15.6 million thereafter for the centre-back, well, CDM, to get a mark down in the game at the moment. So let's offer transfer fee. Let's go for, normally I go straight in with 11, but they never ever accept that normally. So I'm going to go with 12.5, still on the low side, but they might just accept that. We'll have a see now. We'll skip through here. You have to do better than that. How about 16.7? Okay, so they want more than what the scout was suggesting. So we propose a new transfer fee. We're going to go down to 15.6. See if they'll accept that. They hopefully will. And okay, yeah, that's a fair offer. They accepted that. Now to go through with the contract. Let's see how much he's wanting. Will it tell me? Okay, so it doesn't tell you how much he's currently on. It should do. Now I've scouted him though. When I go into the contract now, it should tell me how much he's already on at the moment. But I've got to admit, I do prefer it. It is a little bit lazy, but I do prefer it when the agent comes up with, what the player wants. And already squad role rotation, which is great. I'm more than happy to offer him that. Next, 5 years, even better. We'll accept that. After this, we're going to go with disregard a release clause. We definitely don't want that. And yeah, this is what I was saying. When the agent just automatically comes up with it, we're going to remove that bonus, submit that. And he's going to ask for a little bit more, possibly. Oh no, he wants to join a team. He's willing to accept that of 18,000. So yeah, a little bit more. Nothing major. But yeah, we'll accept that. So there, Kamara, our first signing. A centre-back. Can also play centre-mid. CDM, sorry. Now, I feel like he's going to fit into the team perfectly. Now, next player, Mason Greenwood. Like I said, we'll just offer the release clause straight away. 13.9 million, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. We'll pay that, and then next we'll go into the contract, and let's have a see what he is after. Can't be too much either. But yeah, one thing I wanted to do with this career mode is keep the age of the squad down and quite youthful. Obviously, we've got a few older players, but they'll come in use as sort of like utility players. You know, sort of like James Milner does for Liverpool, where he plays a few different positions. I sort of want our older players to do that as well for us. So, squad role, happy, more than happy with that. Current wage is on 12,000 a week. I wonder how long he's going to want on a contract. So he wants me, I'm going to say 5 years. What's he going to say to that? Should accept that. Yep, that's what he's after. A release clause. Yep, no, I don't ever like giving players a release clause. I really don't. I think it's pointless. Now we've agreed on that, let's go straight ahead and talk about money. So now wage. Now sometimes I'm just going to go ahead with 16, and then signing on bonus. I think we'll go with 100,000. We'll go with that. Most of the time, whoa. Wage 160,000. I didn't mean that at all. I meant this to be 16,000. We'll go with 17. Yeah, 17,000, 100,000 sign-on bonus. Submit that. Now with a sign-on bonus of 100, I feel like that always works. But we'll see right now. Does it work? Does it not? Will he accept that? And that's a fair offer. My client is happy. So there we go. 2 new players straight off the bat. Like I say, Maro Goetze, a little bit 50-50 on him at the moment. But like I say, I will keep him there just in case. But we'll have a look at the squad here. We'll change the bench around. Now these 2 new players are in. So Alario, he's the one that is currently on the transfer list at the moment, I do believe. Isn't he? Yeah, he is on the bench at the moment. So we'll swap Mason Greenwood, keep him there for now. And then the centre-back we just signed. Oh, yeah, Kamara. I hate how it says CDM. I wish I could change it to centre-back. But I think you can do that, can't you, in the menus? So here we're going to take him off for the left-back. Just because, like I say, we don't play a formation with a left-back or right-back. So it's pointless. But we'll keep him there. And that is going to be our squad for the upcoming season. I don't really feel like there's any more places to improve. But I will show you guys the budget left. And if you guys have any suggestions of players I could sign, do leave them down below in the comment section. You can see there we've got 12.9 million. So basically 13 million there. I can move the wage along, because I doubt a player for that value will want a wage that high. So we'll go for around about 125. So 21 million there. If you guys know any players that could sign for around about that value, do let me know down in the comment section down below. But we're going to sim ahead now, see if any offers come in, and try get to the first game of the season. So here we are, guys, into our first game of the season against Paderborn. Match day 1, and here we go into the game. Hope for a good game today. Hoping to start off with a win and getting them 3 points. Like I say, Champions League qualifying is essential. And like I say, that's one of the objectives, sorry, should we say, for the next season. So getting 3 points today would be crucial. But like I say, more importantly, get a feel for the team, see how they are, and especially as well, the sliders as well. I want to see how they are. I don't want them to be too difficult, but it was annoying at times when you play teams like Norwich, for example, and they turn into like prime Barcelona, where they don't ever miss a pass. But here we go, Bailey. Get a cross in here. We can get a header on it. Oh, we can't, unfortunately, and they're able to clear it. But like I say, playing against Norwich and like prime Barcelona in the day, yeah, then you play Barcelona and you can beat Barcelona with, not ease, but no, you can beat them. And, you know, I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to beat Barcelona, but you know what I mean. You can't beat Norwich, but you can beat Barcelona. It's so bizarre, and the contrast between the two as well. There we go, we've got a run here. It's this Bailey again, and it is Bailey getting into a lot of action here. Another cross coming in, and goalkeeper clears that quite easily. But yeah, getting off to a good start. It's going to be crucial, but also importantly as well, getting to know the players and see how well they're doing in the positions. There we go, tracking back on this left side. Still unable to put a tackle. Oh, there we go. Jonathan Tars put a tackle in there, cleared it, but got themselves a throw in here. What are they going to do with this? Okay, straight over. Bender gets it. Arangis clears it. And one thing leading up to this, I can see Bailey making a run. There we go. Is he offside? I've got a feeling he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. One thing leading up to this game is a lot of offers came in for Bender. Now, I was going to accept, you know, I'm possibly going to accept him, but I was thinking, like I said, he might just become that sort of James Milner role where he fills in, you know, when players are injured, what have you. He gives us that sort of like a utility player sort of thing, and you can't really put a price on them. Well, you can, but you know what I mean? He's so, it's like, useful, let's just say, so I didn't really want to get rid Here we go, Volland. I can see a player making a run over the top. Oh, okay. Bellarabi, go for the shot. Header. Oh, unfortunate to not get it in there. Went for the finesse shot up close, which I should have maybe gone for the chip. I don't know why I went for the finesse, but I did. There we go. Bailey's got it through ball. Get a shot on. And there we go. 1-0. 26 minutes into this game. Kai Havertz with the goal. And there we have it. It's the first goal in the career mode. Kai Havertz. And like I say, he's going to be, what, crucial player? The number one crucial player, I do believe. I think he will be anyway, put it that way. He's already a great overall. I think 84 overall, isn't he? So he's going to be easily a 90 in, what, 2-3 seasons. So definitely want to try and keep him. But I'm not too sure if he has a release clause set on him. And if he does, I'm going to have to maybe possibly offer a new contract there and get rid of that release clause. So I definitely don't want him going anywhere whilst when I build this team up at Leverkusen. There we go, over the top. We're going to get it on the volley. And we are. But it goes out for a corner kick here. 37 minutes gone. Another chance. Here we go, got ourselves a corner. Let's try whip this one in onto a head. And, oh, we can whip it in decently, but it's a bit far out wide. Let's see where we can make something of this. Jonathan Tah, here we go. Can't really, too many players pressing me here. Can't really seem to find anyone in the middle here. Someone make a run to me. There we go. Oh, try to get it to Kai Havertz there, but he's offside especially. And I didn't really want to pass it, and he ran back in to the players here. But so far so good. Just leading up to half time here. Striker Volland not really getting much of the ball, if I'm going to be honest. It's more Leon Bailey and Kai Havertz, which I thought it would be, to be honest. They're sort of playing that, well, they're playing a cam role, aren't they? But it's sort of like, you know, inside a little bit. So they are getting the ball quite a lot. But Paderborn, not having too many chances as of yet. But the second half can mean anything. And Volland unable to get the ball there to Bailey. Can he win it back? And he can't. And we still can't win it back. But there we go. There goes half time. And we're 1-0 up in the first half. There we go. Nice bit of build-up play here. Volland going to get back through to Havertz. Get the shot away. And unfortunately can't get on the rebound there. Another great chance. 54 minutes gone in this game. Havertz again. Here we go. Arangis. Can't really find Volland here. And he's fine. Here we go. Get that ball there. Go for the finesse. Oh, what a poor shot that was. I was going to bring Greenwood on at half time. But I thought, you know what, I'll leave it a little bit. Maybe wait till the 65th minute. Make the change then. And then see how he does. I don't want to bring him on too soon. And then possibly they score and, you know, what have you. So, there we go. Volland, can he win that back? And he can't, unfortunately. But I definitely want to get Mason Greenwood on. Just want to see how he is. See how get a feel for him. Because I haven't really played with him on this year's career mode, if I'm going to be honest. So, it'll be a new experience for me playing with him. Suggested sub, you know, Palacios on that. Yeah, we'll bring Palacios on. The players are getting pretty tired here now. So, Palacios coming on, I don't see it as a bad thing. Another corner here. Let's get, you know, more near the back. Can we get a head on that? We can, but straight over the bar, unfortunately. Oh, what a shot. What a goal from Palacios there. We're going to have to see the replay of this once again. I did not expect this to go in whatsoever. You can tell from my late reaction, I just didn't expect it to go in. You know, nice little bit of play here. Plays it back to Palacios. Finds space. Goes for finesse shot here. And look at this. Finesse shot round the goalkeeper and in. And just a surprise effort. And I didn't expect it to go in. I guess the players are sort of blocking the goalkeeper's view there. But what a shot from Palacios there to go in as well. Make it 2-0. And there we go. His first goal as well for us. Diaby's going to come off. Mason Greenwood's going to come on. And now that doesn't mean I brought Greenwood on at left mid. I've dropped all the players back a little bit. So Leon Bailey's gone back to left mid. Volland's gone back to that sort of left centre attacking mid role. And then Mason Greenwood's gone up front to see how he does. But we won the ball back straight away here. Let's have a see Palacios. Volland, I can see the run there out wide. Got the ball here. Havertz, get it over to Mason Greenwood. A little head on that. And I weren't too sure if we got the head on that or them. Yeah, they did. So we got the corner here. Let's try to go a little bit short. Palacios, great corner there. And unfortunately headed it through one of their players. We're going to have another throw in. And if you guys have ever used Mason Greenwood in career mode, which I imagine a lot of you have possibly, let me know what overall you've got him to, because I'm interested to see what sort of overall and, you know, potentially does have. I can imagine it's high, you know, 72 already at 17, so I can imagine it's high, but I'm just wondering where sort of he'll be around about 2-3 seasons in. Will he be an 85, an 84, something like that? Do let me know down in the comment section down below. I will be replying to all your guys' comments as well, so do let me know. Here we go, Greenwood. Holding up the ball here, looking for another pass. There we go. Back through the centre, back to Mason. Oh, unfortunately, blocked off the pass there. Arangues, let's try and get it to Mason Greenwood again. Through ball, and Greenwood just can't get on the end of that one. And there we go, Real Madrid buying Koulibaly. There we go, header. And is that Mason Greenwood on his debut for Leverkusen, scoring a crucial goal there to make it 3-0. Well, not crucial, but he's got the 3 points definitely now. There's no way they're coming back. And Mason Greenwood, what great positioning that was there. The ball was out wide, gone for the cross, and you can see them there in the centre, just running around the back of the defender and heading it in, near post, past the goalkeeper, making it 3-0 on his debut. What a game he's having after coming off the bench. And just before that, Koulibaly's gone to Real Madrid. Interesting signing. I think Koulibaly's around about, I think he's 28 in the game when you start the season, 28, so quite old, but in terms of like his overall, when we used him at Napoli, over the seasons I was there, he actually went up in overall to 92, I think, and he didn't drop the whole time I was there, so great little player. Over the top ball there, but I think it's offside, and it is. Got 5 minutes here now, let's see how much we get added on as well, but it looks like we're going to walk away with the 3 points here today against Paderborn. There we go, 3 minutes added on. Try and get Mason Greenwood another goal here. Running through, players on him. Cut it back a little bit here, find another pass, and we can. Here we go, through ball. Havertz, unable to get the finesse shot off there. And I think the ref might just blow it now after this throw-in is made pretty much. And, come on, blow it, ref. Let's go for a shot with Palacios again. Oh, defender, midfielder possibly got to that. But there we go. 3-0 in our first game of the season against Paderborn. A great win, nonetheless. And like I said, to walk away with the 3 points is great. Mason Greenwood to get a goal as well, coming off the bench. He could just be our main starting striker. We won't know as of yet, but he could be. See there, 9 shots, 6 on target. Paderborn only 1 shot. And we had a little bit of more possession than them. But that was the game. Let's get into the post-match interview and see what they have to say. So here we go. First question, how happy are you with the win? And like I said, I couldn't be more happier to get to start the career mode off on a win. And like I say, we'll reply with that comment. Why didn't Kamara get a chance to make his debut? He's unhappy he didn't get to make his debut. I'm going to put good things to those who wait, just because I didn't feel like we needed to play him there and then. Obviously, I could have brought him on, but I didn't really feel the need to put him on the bench. Like I say, we'll get his time soon. An emphatic win. What are your thoughts? It was a great match. Don't really need to go OTT on that comment. But yeah, great match all round and a great 3 points. But here we go. Back in the menus. I'm going to quickly show you guys the player training. And then also have a quick look at the calendar for upcoming games and what have you. So, player training. I've added a few players in already. Obviously, now we've got Mason Greenwood and, like I said, the other player as well, Kamara, who I need to add into this. So, I will try and add them in at some point. But I think for now, I'll keep these in. Because I think at one point, Havertz won't really grow with training anymore. So, I'll probably take him out, put Greenwood in, what have you. But at the moment, it's currently full. So, I don't really have a place to put them in. Here, we got a loan offer for Paulinho, which is our right midfielder at 18 years of age. So, I could possibly loan him out. But I feel like he most likely will get game time this season. So, I don't really want to loan him out at all. And the squad is thin as it is. So I definitely don't want to loan him out. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the calendar at the upcoming games. So we played the first one there, Paderborn at home. Next we've got Dusseldorf away from home. And then after that, Hoffenheim at home. And then September, then straight away we're into Dortmund. And then after that, we're in the Champions League, Lokomotiv we do play against. So 2 tough games already in September. Well, not tough games, like no disrespect to Lokomotiv. But I mean, it is a Champions League game that is, destined we need to win. So that's why I class it as a tough game. But one thing I want to do before we end today's episode is set up the youth staff. Just because obviously one of the objectives is to sign 3 defenders from the youth academy. So we're going to hire a scout right now. And this guy straight at the back here, Florian Smits. 5-star experience, 4-star judgment. We're going to sign him in straight away. Send him straight to Germany. And then I don't think you can pick a position, can you? So you can't. So we'll go to Germany and we're going to go with 9 months, shall we say? 6 months? Because I'm thinking if to complete the objective, but then is only, to complete the objective is only 3 centre backs. I could probably find them in 3 months. But then also we might want other players in different positions, a cam, a striker, whatever you. So goalkeeper. So we'll go with 9 months. I don't see why not. And then we'll just go with any. I could go with defensively minded, but I don't want all players to be that. So I just think we'll go with any, and we'll let the scout just pick up what he can, and hopefully we'll be able to get our 3 centre-backs from there. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode, the first episode of the career mode. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. But like I say, I'll have a quick look now at the transfer budget. So that's what's left after we got the scout, 20 million. So if you guys know any more players that possibly fit the sort of model we're going for, which is sort of like young players that want to grow, that are possibly at teams not like United, Chelsea, Barcelona, Real Madrid, that are probably more at teams, you know, lower in the leagues, but are coming through and they could possibly add to the team, that would be great. And plus any more English players that we can sign to sort of recreate that sort of like Jadon Sancho sort of thing, where, you know, a English player comes in, not getting many game time at a big club, and he can become a star here. That would be great. Like I say, down below, hit the like button if you have enjoyed, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.